get some music going. Excuse me. Alright. Got a few things taken care of. Alright. Let's move on over. Does it look good this time? Yes, it does. And chat came straight up this right off the bat. Alright. Dragon Slayer, yes. My day was long. But that's just because I'm getting over being sick. Other than that, it's been good. Had a lot of fun with some barbecue and Smash Bros with some friends and brother and girlfriend, and we all had a blast with that. As to your question that you posed earlier, that you sent to my phone, we'll talk about that later. Alright. So, welcome out everybody. This is Pokemon Platinum. Been out for a long time. Probably tons and tons of people have played it. I've played it many times myself. I plan on doing a Nuzlocke of it. I'll play till I guess I lose. Hopefully I win though. That's the idea. You can't really see it. You can kind of see the edge of my monitor right here, but I've got a tracker up to help me keep track of what's going on. That's my favorite Pokemon, Charizard, but I'm a simp. After that, it's Gardevoir, just because I did a Nuzlocke one time and Gardevoir carried me, just like the whole game. I was just getting destroyed. It was my first ever Nuzlocke that I ever tried to do, and I was just destroyed. So I'm not doing a hardcore version of this. I'm not that good. I've played a handful of them. They're a lot of fun. I don't do the whole level cap, but I try not to be like, oh my god, it's level 14 for Rourke, and I walk in there at level 20. It's a little overkill. I try not to use items in battle. Generally, if I see like them use an item, I may use an item myself, but I avoid that. Definitely don't use X items and things of that nature. Other than that, for the most part, it's kind of like a normal Nuzlocke. So no, you're not 100%. So a hardcore Nuzlocke is where you play, where if your Pokemon out levels the gym, so let's say that I'm playing and I have my starter at level 15 when I get to Rourke, I can't use it. All Nuzlocks are if your Pokemon faints, you release it, or you put it in a death box. I put it in a death box so I can look back on my stupidity and go, oh crap, how stupid am I? I don't know. I don't think of any other rules right off the top of my head. You know, I play just kind of normal, casual, have fun with it. So let's go ahead and get through this intro. No, I don't need any info. I hate this part. Push the button. Push the button. Oh, whatever. Just push the button. There we go. Alright. Yes, I am a boy. Just make it easy, make it loose. Lucy. Yes. And the rival, just to be mean, is Matt. Alright, so we'll get into this. So the Nuzlocke doesn't actually start until you get Pokeballs, according to most people. I really like P-Cow's Pokemon Challenge. He is very big up on you play the Nuzlocke the way you want to play it. You can make up some rules, you can do some things that you want to do. Such as if you're like, if I see a bug, I'm allowed to catch that bug Pokemon. Things of that nature. So just because you may not play the challenge the way that it's supposed to be done, it's no fun. You should have some creativity, put in some rules, and have fun with creating it. Yes, the audacity. I mean, it means I get to beat up on Matt all game long until I lose to him. Oh my god, the running shoes. Don't go in the tall grass. Yes, Mom. Alright. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta go to the... I'm thinking about something else. Whoops. Was it this house? I think it was. Yep. Yeah. You're like insane, dude. You got ADHD from hell. Hurry up and get this moving. So, Dragon Slayer, you were the one who brought this up. Bet you haven't ever played this. I will let you pick my starter. So whenever we get to that point, you'll get to see them and you get to decide what I have to use. Yep, old man, thank you. Yep, give me my Pokemon. Please, some year soon. Yep, love it. Yep, Yay, open the briefcase. I get to choose first? Hell yes. Alright. These are some of my favorite starters. So, you have Turtwig, the grass starter. Chimchar, the fire type. And Piplup, the water type. Tell me what you think. I'll give you a second. I gotta check on something anyway, so this gives me a second to work on it. Let me type this stuff out real fast. Alright. Uh-oh. Do we have a fight between the two people? Piplup. Oh, you changed your mind, Matt? Oh, sorry, Dragon Slayer. Let me know. Are you sure you want me to take Piplup? Alright. So, we will take it. Give me a name. Come on, Dragon Slayer. I know it's Dragon Slayer, but Dragon Slayer sounds cooler. Just me. Also, I can't help it because that was Russ's name. Yep, let's battle. Let's go. Let's go. Yay, Turtwig. Donkey. Okay. And we're gonna call this female Piplup Donkey. Is that from Shrek? Oh my god, I'm probably gonna lose this fight. Oh, come on, crit. That's about the only way I'm gonna win this at this point. No! I'm very curious where you got that name from now. Stop withdrawing! That's kind of mean. Excuse me. Well, at least you can come up with something like butt face or something. So donkey it is. That being said, because we're going to be in this for a while. Starter, Piplup, donkey. Alright, I don't know its nature or anything, so that's going to take a minute. He'll get over it? Eh, probably. I don't know, have you met your brother? Two hours later. Thank God I'm faster. Oh, thank God. Only 15 pounds later. That doesn't sound right. Ooh, a special attacker Piplup. Alright. Well, Matt, you officially lost. Your Nuzlocke's over. Please go home. Running shoes. Thank God. Those should always be mandatory. Oop. Ah. Why do I feel like my buttons are backwards? $201. It's been a while since I played, so I will definitely be making some mistakes. Oh my God! The Edgelord is here. Cyrus. He's only 24? 28? Something like that? God, he's old. Alright. Yay, run. Yeah, first battle. I ain't got no Pokeballs yet, so it technically has to start. Oh my God, it's the God. Bidoof. Don't worry, we'll get to name the starter here shortly. Should have kicked him in the water. I'm 10. What do you want me to do? Have you ever fought a 10-year-old? It's quite easy to beat. Running at you with their little arms that are about that long. Then again, you know, I've got a girlfriend and her arms are like this long. Matt, stop running into me! God! Excuse me. I will make you. Alright. There we go. Donkey! Yes, I'm happy with the nickname. There we go. Yes, thank you. Give me my Pokedex. I just want to go catch some Pokemon. Let's go! Oh, now Rowan's running into me. Must have learned from Matt. Yeah, TMs. Yep, I wish they would make a Pokemon game that you could just quite literally just skip the tutorials, just go straight into the game. Who is my favorite legendary? I could do a cop-out and say Rayquaza, but be honest, I just generally don't use the legendaries. I'd say Rayquaza's kind of the cooler looking ones, but other than that, not really. I just really don't have a favorite. When I was younger, it was Mewtwo, because Mewtwo was so cool. Oh my God, hurry up and save. excuse me. Alright. If I remember correctly, you had to go back and talk to your mother. How many can I catch per route? 1. And technically, that's a slight misnomer. So, what you get is... Yep, give me my journal. When you get on the route, and you have your Pokeballs, which should be here in just a second. Yep, yep, keep going. You get on the route, it's the first Pokemon you run into. If you kill it, you're done. If it runs away, or you run away, or you black out, you're done. You can't catch anything. And, well, unfortunately, that's how it works. So you really, really, really want to just try to make sure that you don't accidentally kill it, or run away from it, or whatever. It will happen. It happens all the time. And 1 per route. Much faster. Do I have Pokeballs yet? I don't think so. No. Okay. I think you get on here in just a minute. Ooh, a Starly. A Nuzlocke is fun as long as you don't let it get to you. A lot of people will get so wrapped up in it that they will get so emotionally attached. Because that's the whole point of a Nuzlocke, is you get 1 Pokemon per route. You nickname them, which is why I asked you for a nickname. You get attached to them, and you don't want them to, faint, because if they faint, they're gone. But some will get so attached, they'll start crying. And it makes for good content, but man, I swear to God, I don't want you. No. If I get you, I'm naming you Dale. I have to get a Weedle? I don't think Weedle's in the game. Yeah, I don't think Weedle is in this game. Oh my god, Kricketot, quit. Yeah, I'd have to play Fire Red Nuzlocke, which we were kind of doing, me and Russell. And, yeah, it was going okay, but I think the randomizer just kind of hurt us a little bit. Not that it wasn't fun. It was just very slow, which this one's going to be a little slow. I will probably do some grinding off camera, but I kind of don't want to, because what if I lose a Pokemon? But I also don't want to just be like, oh, I'm going to give myself 99 million rare candies and trivialize grinding, because that's where some of the funniest mistakes can happen. You're like, oh, it's just a Wobbuffet. Ain't no big deal. I'm just gonna hit it. And you do, and then it counters you and it kills your Pokemon. And then you scream and cry and go home and weep in a corner. Looking at you, Pro Jared. Yep, give me my Pokeballs. Yes! Nuzlocke starts. Alright. I'm gonna go buy some more, though. Oh, no. Well, if you don't mind seeing the grind, I don't have a problem doing it. This stream will probably not be too terribly long. Got a little bit of a headache. It's starting to die down, though. But I do need to stay on my sleeping schedule. Alright. save and let's go ahead and get our first encounter. Actually, I want this grass right here. Why? Because I'm picky. Our first encounter is Bidoof. Oh, it's a Starly. Hell yeah, I'll take a Starly. That means the other one will be Bidoof. No! Just get in my ball. Come on. Yay! Alright. Over here. Starly was picked up. Let's give Starly a nickname. Let's give Starly... Bricks. Oh, if you want to know what it looks like, just Google it. One of the episodes of Pokemon, they actually showed it. It was a Dragonite who was incredibly grumpy because he was stuffed inside of it. And you just see him and he's just like... And he looks back at the camera. All grumpy like. Mom, heal me. So one of the things about this game, in the newer games they have this experience share on, whereas in this game, I'm going to have to do a lot of switch training. Alright, Lake Verity. Give me Bidoof. Yay! I'm going to catch God. I knew it, God was a female. Hydrate. I think there's only 2 Pokemon over here anyway, so it's kind of one of those. Which one are you gonna get? And of course. Actually, I got a better one. I'll have to look up the name real quick. Let me look it up. Because I am a horrible speller. And I have to know how to spell this. Alright. Aha! Bidoof is Arceus now. The god of Pokemon. Alright. Oop. Dang it. Come on. There we go. I haven't looked at y'all yet. So... Keen Eyes. Ah, I wish you'd have had to Intimidate. Simple. Yes. So I've got Arceus, Bricks, Donkey. Alright. I kind of wish Bricks had Intimidate. Maybe you get Intimidate when you turn into Star Raptor. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yep, behold the god Bidoof. Bidoof is now Arceus. I know you're God, but don't hit me with a crit. I've got the original god. You're a knockoff. That's why you're dead. Excuse me. Alright, we'll go up here. Oh, I forgot to update my tracker. Let me do that real quick. Bidoof. Alright, and let's go up here. Let's grab another Pokemon. 202. Be a Shinx. Be a Shinx. Be a Shinx. Yes! One of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why I did that. Please don't crit. Oh, okay. You must have rival because you didn't intimidate me the instant you came out. Damn. Oh well. Intimidate's so good, but I'll take what I can get. Shinx is caught. Drake, pick the name for me. While you do that, I will click this. Give me a good nickname. Whisker? Alright. Whisker was caught. I am such a horrible speller. Well, we gotta do Whisker because Whis was presumably male. And I have a team full of females. Ah, you got rival. Ooh, you're a strong physical attacker. Alright, well, first things first, I'm gonna have to start sitting here doing a little bit of grinding. Everyone's favorite thing in the world, beating up on Bidoofs all day. Well, we can have a Whis. Just remind me later down the road. Because there's at least, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 more encounters before the first gym. So there will definitely be an opportunity. Alright. Yes, bubble. Alright, I am going to build up Shinx first, just because Shinx is one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, excuse me, Whisker. I gotta build up Whisker. Okay. I thought maybe you wouldn't do that much damage. I was hoping for 2 and not that. So I swapped out because, yes, it only did 3 damage and I could take at least 1 more hit. If it crits, it does 2 times damage, which means Whisker dies. I'd rather not have a death on the party right off the bat. And of course, Kricketot. But once we start kind of getting going and we can get everybody past the first few... Oh. Uh-oh. I didn't realize you did bite. That may not be good. Oh, God, no. I think I just lost Donkey. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Well, welcome to a Nuzlocke. Oh my god. I didn't even notice, I wasn't paying attention. Well, this is what makes a Nuzlocke funny. Well, sorry, Donkey. I guess you got what you wanted, Matt. Joel's now 6 feet in the ground. And yes, that was a joke. Oh, this ain't gonna be easy. Because now, I ain't got a Pokemon that can do anything. Oh, God. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I was doing. So I usually turn the last box into the death box. Oh, just a little bit. F's for Donkey. More like his dumbass trainer. Alright. So that sucked. Well, like I said, welcome to a Nuzlocke. This is what happens. I don't have a choice. I have to stay here and build up because that person that was standing on the route up there is a trainer who will attack me when I get in their line of sight. These won't. And he'll probably destroy me. So I've got to get some levels. So this is going to take a while, but this is why you want to sit there and strain while training, because you have stupid stuff like this happen. Oh, Whiskers, why do I just know you're probably going to be one of my biggest assets at this point. I mean, luckily it was only Pipluck. Yes, I love Pipluck. It sucks that Pipluck died. But it was a water type, and there's a lot of water types. So it's not like I can't get another water type. Well, Drake, it seems how we were going to be building up for a while. How was work? Or how is work? I don't know if you're still at work. Oh my god, this is going to take a while. Strap yourselves in, people. We're going to be here for a while. Pretty eventful. What happened? Did someone get run over? Oh my god, did that Bidoof just hit me for 4? What emulator do I use? I use RetroArch. Oh my god. I'm getting bodied by a Bidoof. Go, Arceus. Save me. I don't have Growl to weaken you. Oh my god. No, no, don't crit, don't crit. Oh, thank god. Oh my god. Oh, you had Growl. Okay, oof. Only took my entire team. Is it easy to download? Yeah, it's pretty easy. I can't tell you where to do it. But just Google it. It's very easy. It's fairly easy to set up. It seems daunting at first, but it's really not. There's always YouTube to help you out as well. Damn, Drake. What the hell do? You a paramedic or something? You're welcome. Yeah. RetroArch's pretty good. You know, save states, speed up function, rewind function, all the normal stuff. I just really like it because of how many emulators it has inside of it. So I don't have to sit there and have 50 different emulators on my PC. I could just be like, oh, I gotta open RetroArch, I'm playing Pokemon, for instance, on the DS, and then I'm like, man, I really want to play me some Final Fantasy VII on my PlayStation. I just choose the file, open that particular core, done. You're a cook at a restaurant. You're a cook at a restaurant and somebody was on something and got their butt whooped. I wasn't paying attention, thank God that Whiskers did not die. Now, here's the bigger question. Was it a one-sided beatdown, or did they at least get in a lick or something? Entertainment value. Dude tried to swing on a... Oh my god. Tried to swing on a cop. Yeah. That just doesn't scream intelligence right there. Sorry, but it really doesn't. That's how you go to jail. Oh my god, I hate Cricketots. The only thing cool about Cricketots when it becomes Cricketune just for the sound it makes when you throw it out. That's it. I bet you were laughing. I'd have been pulling out my phone too, recording that stuff. I wouldn't put it on the internet, but I'd definitely be sitting there just whenever I need a good laugh. Wow, Cricketot gives more experience than all the others. Sorry. Still getting over being sick. I got the cough and the slight drainage. Oh my god. Will everything stop hurting me, please? She was laughing so hard she almost hit her head on the counter. I've done that. I actually have done that. It doesn't feel very good, but it makes you laugh harder because you're just like, wow, what did I just do? No, the other day I was in a meeting with my boss. We were just me and a coworker were just chatting with her, talking to her about some tickets and stuff that we had and all that. And I don't remember what was said, and I was like, yeah, it was kind of funny. And I leaned back in the one chair that leans back in her entire office outside of her own chair and whacked my head so hard. And she's like, do we need to call a code 4? Are you okay? As she was laughing at me, which I don't blame her because it was funny. I was laughing at myself. But yeah, that was a fun day. Gave myself a nice little headache with how hard I whacked it. I'm impressed I didn't put a hole in her wall, or at least a dent. I feel like I put a dent in my head. Yay, more Bidoofs. I'm gonna kill the entire populations of Bidoofs, Starlies, and Cricketots at this point. Because I'm not even done building up just the first Pokemon. Yes, level 7. No, learn something. Thundershock, something, please. I need to speed this stuff up. Man, modding in those experience candies are starting to sound kind of good. Yay, antidote. I couldn't remember what that was. It's been so long. Sand Gym Town. Alright. Well, I'm guessing the guy got arrested. Probably had the paramedics called on him. And y'all got a nice entertainment. I bet your boss was out there watching it too, wasn't he? Or her. Yay, more Bidoofs. Dude, that doesn't sound like the best place to be working. Cops show up, beat a guy up, taking a swing on him, haul him to jail, and then just a little bit later you're like, oh hey, drugs on the counter, awesome. I bet your boss has fun filling out all those reports, because I'm sure he probably has to fill out paperwork every time. Scoochie over here. Oh my god. More Bidoofs. Whiskers. Could you please learn an electric move in your next level? Well, I bet he did. I know I would. I'd be like, what? Hey, no one said the person was smart. Oh my god, you're so close. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Level 3, okay, that should be good. Yeah, obviously, yeah, There are not as many bright people in this world as you might think. I'm not saying that there's a lot of dumb people, but there's a lot of people that you can't help but look at and go, why? Oh my god, Whiskers, please! I thought you learned an electric move pretty early, but I guess I was wrong. Now, me, I am a genius. I am a genius at screwing stuff up. I'm just really good also at getting myself out of my screw-ups. Comes from a lifetime of being a screw-up. Oh, come on, Whiskers. Yes! Getting so strong. You could just learn an electric move. This stuff would be way better. Now, gotta ask, are you a cook at Chili's? The only reason I ask is I've got a coworker. Oh, you better not even try it. Okay, I took more than half your life, I'll do it. The reason I ask, I've got a coworker who used to work at Chili's and he's told me similar stories. Texas Road. Pot calling the kettle black on that one. I mean, they're very similar. Not the same, obviously, but it's very similar. Wait a minute. You work at Texas Roadhouse. Why are you not shipping me some rolls, man? I need some rolls. That butter, gallons of it. Like massive gallon buckets. Yes, those Walmart brand Texas Roadhouse rolls, or well, not Walmart brand, but the Walmart ones that they sell, not the same. Not even close to it. If you're a cook, do you cook those? Do you like make them and all that stuff? Because if you do, teach me recipe. Or better yet, teach Dale recipe. Dale will probably do way better at it than I think. Yes! Now when you're cooking, do you just cook everything, just depending on what you get stuck on for the night, or is it you're specifically tailored one thing only? Because I'm sure they probably have people that primarily focus on, like, steak. I don't know that to be true. Oh, I forgot you learned charge, which is not great. You cook everything. Hey, makes you very self-efficient too. I know when you come home you're like, man, I don't want to cook, but man, it's so much cheaper. I know people that can't make a peanut butter sandwich. Russell was the cook of the two of us. Just making sides? That sounds so boring. Yeah, oh my god. Alright, Whiskers, I'm gonna get you one more level and then you're gonna be helping Switch Train to, I guess, get up Starly and Bidoof. I guess probably Starly first. They aren't even good at it? Oh man. It's one of those, you have one job. One job. Makes me actually think of the John Cena thing. 2 rules. It's really hard to follow the second rule. Well, can you mess up the rolls? The rolls are so easy and good. Well, not everything is for everybody. I mean, sometimes people don't take pride in what they do because they think they're stuck in a dead-end job. I mean, I was the same way, being stuck in a dead-end job, thinking I couldn't do anything. It took many years, took over a decade for me to do something. Mainly because it took a decade for someone to yell at me and make me feel bad about myself. And made me change my life. I'm so happy with being in IT. Wasn't my first career choice, wasn't even my second. It's my third. But, I don't know. Suggestion I could make for you is maybe go over there and teach them. Might not be the funnest thing, but maybe just helping them out and all that stuff. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Quite literally. Someone just stuck them right there and went, make rolls. Okay, how do I do that? Follow that instruction right there. Well, the instructions may not be clear cut like everybody thinks it is. They get butt hurt when you try to. Sometimes you have to keep butt hurting them. I do the same thing at work. Usually people will come around. It takes some time. I don't know if you know this, but one of the things that I'm particularly good at, and I am going to toot my own horn a little bit, but it took a lot of years for me to get good at it. I'm really good at teaching people. Excuse me. But I wasn't very good at it. A lot of people get all upset and butt hurt and all that stuff. But after a while, people started realizing that, I was there to help them. I actually knew somewhat what I was talking about. And there were times they would teach me something, and I'm like, that's awesome. Show me how to do it. You think it's because you're newish? Probably. Most people don't like it when someone new comes in and tries to tell them something, but just keep doing it. Prove yourself. As long as you're not hateful about it and pushy about it, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, Whiskers is finally at least level 10. Probably shouldn't have gotten you up that high, but it's all about people skills and social engineering. I'm a very big advocate of social engineering. When it's used correctly, obviously. You don't have to be their best buds, but be friendly. Things of that nature. We just don't have those kinds of people as much as we should. Better way to put it. Because I know a lot of people, they claim they're a really good person, and then you watch them kick a puppy, and it's like, I don't think you're as good a person as you think you are. And I definitely don't claim to be a good person. I try to be a good person. Hey, I completely agree. It may not be your first choice. I mean, I worked at McDonald's as my first job. And, yeah, it was definitely not going to become my career. But it is. It's money. It gets you paid. And then you just work to get where you want. And it's not easy. Like, when I was trying to get my cert, my CompTIA A+ cert, I didn't really have much help. I did have help. Like my girlfriend, she was amazing. She helped me out. She took over cleaning. She took over cooking to let me spend more time working on that. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna lose my friggin' bird at this rate. I'm one crit away from death. But let me find it real quick. Because I know I still have it. There you go. Read this. YouTube videos, Professor Messer. I had all kinds of marks. I've got bookmarks. I went through this. Was not fun. Was not easy. And I almost gave up numerous times. I was like, no, there's no point. I'm not going to do it. I can't make it. And Russell was actually one of the bigger ones that was like, do it. I think his exact words was, stop being a bitch and come on. But yeah, Dale, she just was always there to sit there and encourage me. And I had actually a couple of people at work who were encouraging me because I was studying up there too. But the problem that I had, and this was me, was I didn't understand this stuff. Yeah, I could read it, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I literally was like, I don't know what this means. And I was like, okay. And I had a few people that I knew that could have helped me, but all they told me was just Google it. Well, that's great. Didn't really help me a whole lot, but I persevered and pushed through, and eventually went and took the test, and I passed it my first try. Both tests, because you have to take two. And it wasn't easy, but the feeling I had, what the? I hate Cricketoon, Cricketot, and all them. If I'd have lost Whiskers, I'd have lost my... Okay, very slowly. Avoid all grass. Mommy! I'm over here making fun of Pro Jared, and I'm over here in the corner about to start crying. Awesome. Alright, everybody's healed up. Thank God. But yeah, I had to persevere. The feeling I got when I passed that test and got the cert, the second test, and I actually got the cert, like, it was pure elation. Like, oh my God, I was so happy. I did a little dance, and I don't dance. I'm a great example of white man can't dance. In the parking lot. I called Dale. I'm basically in tears because I finally did it. But even though I did that, it still took me about a year. No. It took me a year and a half almost after that to make it into IT afterwards. And when I got that phone call and I got told, hey, you got the job, I'm jumping around for joy. Super happy. And I sit there and I call Russell up. Hey man, I got the job. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, man. Nah, he wasn't that nonchalant about it, but he was at work. I understand. Okay, stop doing that. Leer. I'm just gonna leer you. Leer. But no, it was only a handful of people that I really felt helped me. Russell and Dale being the two main ones. But there was definitely some people at work. There was a gentleman by the name of Fred. Every day, how are you doing? How's your studying going? How long did you study? And he just kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. And there were times I was like, I'm going to quit. And he was like, no, you're not going to quit. Come on, Starly. Check my phone. What we got? Oh, you're streaming with Paul. Awesome. What you playing? Delta Force. Oh, nice. Working on cars and trucks, your favorite thing to do. It's a passion of yours? Well, turn it into money. It may take a while. It may be many, many years down the road. Take your little sister, for instance. And I keep telling her this. She loves photography. She wants to really get into it. And I told her, nothing wrong with that. Get a job. Have that job pay for everything. And work your way to where you can turn that into your career. And you could do the same thing. I'm sure you're working on it. I'm not saying you're not. I don't know what's going on with you, but yeah, I'm sure you're doing something about it. And excuse me. And you're working on it in the sense of learning. I'm sure you're learning, and there's probably things that you're doing, like you were talking earlier about rebuilding your engine and your replacing your clutch. All that counts. All of it adds up. So that one day you can turn it into this. Yeah, keep working on it, dude. Because here's the thing, when you pay that off, not only are you going to feel good about yourself, but if you do it, that means it's something you did. And nobody can take that away from you. And you might not understand what I mean by that just yet, but you will eventually understand, People make mistakes. People do things that may not be the best thing in the world. Should it be the end of your life, depending on what you do, because there are certain things that... Anyways, we're not going to get into that. But people make mistakes. And if you can work your way out of it, and you do it, and it's great to have people to help you, yes. But if you do it, that feeling that you know that you can, because you can, you really can, is just, it's undescribable. Like I said when I was talking earlier about the whole, I'm not in the same situation, same boat. It's just a similar feeling that I got when I got into IT, because I felt I was never going to have a career. I was always just going to be bouncing from job to job to job to job. And to get a call from HR and say, hey, do you want the job? And I'm like, yes, I want that job. All these years, all this time, all that effort, and to me that paid off. And then to get a call from what would be my boss to sit there and congratulate me as well, I almost broke down in tears. I was so happy with myself and knew I could do it. And I knew I could, but at the same time, when you're not getting where you need to be, and you're like, what's the point? I kind of feel like you just want to give up, but you don't. Oh, I know. We'll talk about that later. More or less, yes, but I want to have a discussion with you, and I feel it'd be better to have that discussion on the phone. But I do want to do one thing with you right now. I want you to write out your plan as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect and all that stuff. Just write out a plan, what you would like to see say in the next year, and then do another one for what you would like in the next 5 years. And then we can use that to help build you something. But the why I didn't respond immediately, we went over to hang out with some friends from work and had some barbecue and played some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with them, and Russell over there playing some Sephiroth, beating up on some people. And then I got my girlfriend, she started sitting there bullying me. I'm still wounded. Over there, Jigglypuff and Peach, Bayonetta. Oh, don't worry, I picked on them too. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm clean of all this. I was a bully. I played a lot of the Fire Emblem characters. Ike used to be my favorite, but it doesn't seem like he plays the same anymore. But people that know how to use Jigglypuff are terrifying. Yeah. Dale didn't know how to use Jigglypuff and it was terrifying. But then again, I don't think I've played really since we all played. And that was like, what? 6-ish, 5-ish years ago? It'd been a while. Also, I have not been paying attention to my Pokemon like I should. Because I don't even know what your health's at. Oh, you're still at full health. Good. Woo! Excuse me. But, like I was saying, do up a plan. We'll sit here and talk about it. I'm up a little later than I probably need to be. I probably won't play for too much longer, but I also didn't expect to lose. Captain Falcon and Mewtwo, of course. Of course, Captain Falcon. It's always got to be Captain Falcon. Ugh. But like I was saying, we can sit there and discuss it and all that stuff tomorrow. Well, today. Seeing as how it's already past midnight. I'm up later than I should be. I'm totally going to screw up my sleep cycle again. I'll give a ring to my friend, the one that you talked to last time, and see what, we can sit there and you can chat with him again and see how much further along you've gotten and see what we can do, dude. I'm willing to help, but here's the biggest thing. You have to be willing to put it in. And right now you're proving that to me. As long as you're willing to put in the effort, I'm willing to help you. So, just keep at it. Tomorrow, if you don't hear from me by the afternoon, like 4 or 5-ish, just shoot me a text. Oh my god. I swear to God, I feel like I killed the entire population of Badoos. Alright. So that becomes more of what is your plan after you pay it off. Which again, write down, we can discuss it more, definitely. I will continue after Brix gets to 8, and I will probably switch train Bidoof as I go forward. Real quick. There we go. keep saying Bidoof. It's Arceus. I gotta get that right. There we go. Now I can build up Arceus as we go forward. Yay! Finally gonna move on. So one of the things, thank God, I made it where impossible evolutions are capable of happening. Mainly to make things more fun. Oh my God. Oh, he missed. Oh, thank God. Means we're a speed type. I didn't want to randomize anything. Because I felt if I'd have done that, that would have made this game hard. I do plan on doing one and doing one later. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Or just continuing the one that me and Russell's been playing. No, stop growling me. Arceus cannot be growled at. Yes. And here's the first trainer. So this is what I was worried about a little bit earlier. Tristan! Level 5. Oh, you're a little lower than I thought. Not by much. I doubt Arceus is going to be able to do it, but let's see. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. No, no growling. Bricks doesn't care, because Bricks is going to kill you anyways. Oh, I do remember one of the rules I forgot to talk about earlier. So, in a hardcore Nuzlocke, you set the, I just blanked on what it's called. Battle style, that was it. You set the battle style to set. So, basically, when you knock out a Pokemon, in this mode, you can switch. It'll tell you, oh, hey, Starly's coming out next. Okay, well, I can switch over to Shinx, and Shinx has now got the advantage. Whereas if it's set, once the Pokemon faints, the next Pokemon comes in, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, next Pokemon could be Bidoof, and then it's like, well, God's here, I'm dead. That's a hardcore Nuzlocke. If you play a random or a regular Nuzlocke, you can choose. I've done set before, and it's not been bad. But I may turn it on later, but as of right now, I really just don't feel like it. But I also think maybe if I get a few more Nuzlockes under my belt. Ow! Why did God have to hit me so hard? Okay, I am about to lose bricks. This isn't good. All because of a crit. This is why I built up. There we go. Yay, he learned to growl. And back to town. The crowd control Final Fantasy? There is not one. We looked. Or at least, I looked like a week ago. If I remember correctly, there isn't one, and if I remember correctly, Russell told me there wasn't. I think it'd be a lot of fun, but at the same time, I could see where it'd be kind of hard to do it at certain spots. Yay, Shinx! Oh, I also play with the Duke's Claws on. So let's say that, for instance, I went to go catch the first Pokemon, and the first Pokemon I saw on that route was Bidoof, and I've caught Bidoof. I go to the next route, and Bidoof shows up. I can choose not to capture him and go get the next one, which is a unique one. I also play with the shiny claws. If I see a shiny Pokemon, it's mine. Excuse me. But yeah, you know what? While this is going, as long as I'm not stupid about it. Let's see. Skyrim, Baldur's Gate, Valheim, Stardew, Fallout, Sons of the Forest. Ooh, I didn't know Sons of the Forest last time, I guess. Mario 64, a Smash Bros. Melee. That ought to be interesting. Elden Ring. Oh, Shining Force is there. That ought to be a good one. Darkest Dungeons, Breath of the Wild. Really? Dark Souls, Donkey Kong, Earthbound, Duck Hunt, tons of Mega Mans, Mario Party 3, Metroid, quite a few Pokemon games, Emerald, Fire Red, Red, Blue, Crystal, Star Fox 64, Mario, tons of Mario games, more Zelda games, tons of Zelda games. Huh. But yeah, no Final Fantasy. Oh, yeah, probably should not chance that. Arceus is a little tired. Swap this back over to the tracker. And here we go. Oh, Burmy. Kind of a trash Pokemon. I say that as it probably kills Bidoof or Arceus right now. Only 2 damage. I maybe? Come on. I can do it. Come on, Bidoof, you got this. Oh my god! Bidoof, you got this. I know you're in crit range, but I'm gonna chance it. Yes! There you go. All you, Bidoof, or Arceus. I gotta stop doing that. Hi, Dawn. Can I go to the Pokemon Center, please? Ah, looker. Yes, you're part of the International Police. You also, kind of weird. Secret agent. Alright, let's get some healing done. turn in the package over to Matt, seeing as how he can't stay still for 5 seconds. Yay, town map. Bye, kid. X attack. I don't use those, so. Yay, now I gotta go talk to clowns. I hate this part of the game. Just because I feel like it's tedious. Hooray! Can Pokemon level up through experience? Yes. Can they hold items? Yes. Not that way. Where are you at? You're over here. There it is. Hey, get out of my way. Can they gain experience? Yes. Let's go up here. You know what? Actually, I want to catch it over here. Why? Because I'm weird this way. Alright, what are we hoping for? What can we get? Let's go Badoo. Hey, Badoo! Another female, too. Do a Final Fantasy 1 random? Probably not. And the main reason is I've never done one. I could. But I have no idea how to play that one. I could give it a try, but I like 4 and 6. I've seen one be done though. Alright, Badoo! Come on, let's go. Yes. Which one is the word? 13. I know it's fun for everyone to crap on Final Fantasy 13, but Final Fantasy 13 I think is the worst. Graphics, amazing. It's not that fun, and the characters suck. Just eh. I know a lot of people say 2 or 8 is the worst. I have way more fun playing those than I do. Oh, which route was I on? 204. Alright, time to update. So I caught up a Badoo, named it Rosa, of course after Final Fantasy 4. And it is captured. This is not going to be fun. Trying to get you evolved. Yeah, that's the thing. The story of 13 is just all over the place. And to me, just, it's not that good. I know a lot of other people are like, it's the greatest game ever. Not in the slightest. At least with 2, you don't expect a story. At least I don't. Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to give you the coupons. Give me my watch. No, I kind of gave up on 14. I used to play it. I loved it. This newest expansion sucked. I don't feel like it was any fun. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but man, Wookalamat was not a good character. In the build-up to Dawn Trail, I felt that Wookalamat was too bad. Not a compelling character, but wasn't bad. Definitely room for growth. You know, she was just introduced, but man, Dawn Trail just skip. I just started skipping everything because it was just so boring. And to me, and I honest to God believe this, and I know a lot of people will disagree and think that it's wrong and all that stuff. I felt that it was the whole woke agenda was pushed into it. That she had to be the main character. She had to be the one that saved us all because she was a woman. And it's like, why not? Like, Alice, Justola, all of them. Like, Moonbra, or oh, I forgot her name. She was in Realm Reborn only. Moonbury or whatever. She was the one that figured out how to get the ass hands sealed up. Great characters. Especially liked her because super smart. Super tall. Muscular. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah, she was a good character. I didn't like Wuglamat. The whole story was about her trying to ascend to the throne, kind of. The ruler of the people. Why did we have to do everything for her? I understand if she was like us alongside us, like doing all of it with us, but I kind of felt like she was never there until it was, oh, congratulations on beating the boss, and she'd show up. We did a great job. You were back there. Sorry, I had to get on my soapbox a little bit because Realm Reborn, long, a lot of fetch quest, but still a very good game. Heaven's Sword, amazing. I loved it. Stinium was amazing. And really brought that game a lot of life to it. Stormblood, even though a lot of people crap on it, I really enjoyed it. I thought it wasn't bad. Definitely thought it was the worst of the three that had been out at the time. Radon Extreme was, woof, that was rough. If you know, you know. Shadowbringers, amazing. Loved it. I thought Heaven's Sword, Shadowbringers, right there. Just both very good. And then Endwalker, oh my god, I loved Endwalker, especially the ending. I know a lot of other people were like, it's cheesy, it wasn't that great. I loved it. It's absolutely amazing. I actually cried a little. But that's just me. I enjoyed it. Ah, there you are. You haven't played Endwalker? Man, dude. You need to play Endwalker. Dawn Trail you could probably skip. Excuse me. Alright. I had to get rid of your PS4. You'll get around to it eventually. Come on, give me a nibble. I'm gonna get a Magikarp anyways. Give me a Magikarp. Oh my god, come on. Give me the Magikarp. Is there just not a Pokemon here? Yay, there you are. And it's a Magikarp. Another female. Oh yeah, I forgot to look and see what path I was on. Yeah, oops, all women. I mean, I'm not complaining. I find that very funny that I have literally all females. Even Piplup was a female. Of course, Gyarados being one of the best Nuzlocke Pokemon ever. Yay! Ooh, I do have a good name for you. I have to Google this because I don't think anybody's going to know how to spell this relatively easily. Alright. I gotta make sure I spell it correctly, because this... Yep, there we go. Gefilte fish. How do you evolve Magikarp? Level 20. You just get Magikarp up to level 20, he'll evolve, or she will evolve. Gefilte fish! Oh, and you have an adamant nature. Ooh, means you're a physical attacker. Alright. Yeah, if you can get Magikarp up to level 20, you've got Gyarados. Gyarados has Intimidate, it's a water flying type, very hard hitter. I've got an Adamant Nature one, which means it's a very hard physical attacker, which is what Gyarados actually is, if I remember correctly. Gefilte fish. Awesome. Yeah, I was not even going to remotely be able to spell that. Alright. Well, real quick. There's the Pokemons. I'm going to save it. And I think I'm going to get off here now because I'm very tired. My headache's actually gone, thank God. But I do need to try to somewhat get back on my sleep schedule. I slept in a lot today, and it's going to come back and bite me in the butt later. Save again, just because I'm paranoid. Alright. Well, there we go. Here is the start of the Nuzlocke. I want to try to work on it. I'm not on call this week, so I should have some time this week to try to play a couple hours here and there. Drake, you wanted me to do the grinding on stream, so that's the plan. I'm going to try to grind. We're going to move this on over there. So I will be posting this up on YouTube. You know, like, follow, subscribe, the whole 9 yards on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for everyone that chatted today and showed up and all that. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Anybody up having some fun? Ah, Wef is still up. I know I raided him earlier, but let's go raid him again. Oh, he's playing some Pokemon too. Oh, he's playing that, the Kaizo Ironmon. I'm not good enough to play that. But yeah, let's go raid him again and all that. Thank you all for joining, and y'all have a good night.